Let me ask you something. Have you ever had something great to offer, something that you know that can help other people, but the moment you have to sell it, your stomach starts to turn. You hesitate, you freeze, you avoid the conversation altogether. And if that's you, then you're in luck because today's episode addresses this topic. I first want to address why anybody would be afraid of sales and why that's normal, okay? Fear of sales is not weird. Sales triggers some of our deepest emotional insecurities, right? Things like fear of rejection, fear of judgment, fear of looking pushy or even manipulative, fear of asking for money. A lot of people have this deep-seated fear of like, I shouldn't be asking for money. Most of us were never taught anything about sales. We're not taught in school, we're not taught by our parents. We associate it with sleazy tactics. But here's a reframe I want to give you up front. Sales is not about pushing. It's about helping someone make a decision. And you do this every day already, even outside of your business, right? You recommend restaurants to friends. You tell people about your favorite show or movie that you just saw on Netflix. Sales is the same thing, just with a price tag, okay? You're just cutting out the middleman. Let me tell you a quick story. Before I launched Webinar Ninja, before I started the $100 MBA, we're talking about over a decade ago, I ran live workshops. One day after a 2-hour workshop that I was giving on website design, I made an offer for an in-depth weekend where people can go deeper on that topic. And I offered them a course. I was nervous. I remember my hands were sweating and I rushed through the pitch and I said, so if you're interested, it's $500. I know it's a lot, but it's probably worth it. You can sign up in the back of the room or not. It's totally up to you. No pressure. Guess how many people signed up? A grand total of 0 people, okay? Not because my offer was bad, but because I didn't believe in what I was offering, okay? Very important. Sales is a transfer of confidence. If you sound unsure, they'll be unsure about what you're offering. The next thing I want to share with you is a shift that changed everything for me. And that change was me understanding one simple truth. People are not paying for your product. They're not paying for your service. They're paying for a result, a transformation, a solution. So when I'm selling now, I remind myself, I'm not asking them to buy a course or a ticket to an event. I'm helping them solve a painful problem. I'm guiding them through a better version of themselves. Huge difference. This mindset switch flips the pressure from you to them because your job isn't to sell. It's to present a clear decision. You can say yes, and your future, your life, the experience you're going to have will look like this. Or you can say no, and things will remain the same. When you do this, you've done your job with integrity. So I want to give you 3 practical tactics that you can practice now. Number 1, start selling in conversations. Don't wait for a launch or a webinar. Just talk to people about their problems. And when your solution is relevant, offer it to people. Keep it casual. Something like this. I actually have something that helps you with exactly that. Want me to send it to you? That's a sale. That's not about pressure. It's about clarity. Second tactic, use the damaging admissions technique. This comes from Robert Cialdini's book, Influence, and I've talked about this in a previous episode. The idea is be honest about what you offer and what you can do and what you can't do. For example, this program isn't for you if you're looking to get rich overnight. It takes real effort, but the results are worth it. When you say that, people actually lean in because now they trust you because you're actually admitting what you don't do. You're not desperate, you're transparent. Third tactic, detach your worth from the outcome. This one's big. If someone says no, it doesn't mean you're not good enough. It means they're not ready. It's not the right fit. That's it. Nothing deeper than that. I've had people say no to every offer I've ever made. That's just how business is. You're going to get some no's. And I've also had the same people come back that said no to me before. 6 months later, they come back and they're ready to buy. Your job is not to close everyone. Your job is to present the opportunity with clarity, with integrity, with confidence. I want you to get better faster. So this is what I recommend. Start small. Pick one product that you have, maybe a low priced offer, and challenge yourself to make 10 personal offers. Listen, the sales are really not in your control. But the offers are, you can make 10 offers, you can make 20 offers. Start with 10. Email 10 people, DM 10 people, have a webinar with at least 10 people on it and make an offer. Call them up if you want to. Don't worry if you fumble. Don't worry if they say no. The goal isn't to sell. Right now, the goal is to practice, is to make an offer, because business is a numbers game. The more offers you make, the more sales you make. And the fastest way to get over your fear of sales is, you guessed it, is to keep selling. Fear of sales is not a flaw. It's a sign that you care. It's a sign that you're maybe a little bit outside your comfort zone. That's fine. You care about how you're perceived. You care about not letting people down. That's a good thing. Now use that care to serve people by giving them the opportunity to say yes to something that will improve their life or their business. And if you want to build something great, truly great, then you really need to work on this. If you want to build something that lasts, you need to master the skill. Not perfectly, just confidently. You have to just get into the groove of making this part of your regular practice in life and business. If you want to take things to the next level, then I highly recommend you sign up to our 3 Things newsletter. Our newsletter is absolutely free. And what I like to do in this newsletter is I like to go a little bit deeper. I like to coach you from afar by sending you 3 things every single week. 1, something to think about to build a stronger mindset. Number 2, something to do so that you are progressing week after week. And lastly, something to learn, which will allow you to make sure that you are skilling up, that you are improving every single week. All you got to do is go to 100mba.net, sign up for any of our free guides or any of our freebies, and you get added to our newsletter automatically. That's it for today's episode. Big thanks for Tim and his question, and I'll see you in the next episode.